let's continue what I talk about the help date. Last year, on January the 1st, until 2024, I returned to WWE to see Rebecca Quinn, Becky Lynch's match against Nia Jax when she got bloody nosed again. That's when I officially came back. But the truth is, why I came back, cause it's heartbreaking. Because I was coughing up blood, and they didn't know what was going on. You know, they didn't know what was going on. They run every test they could run on me. They just couldn't find out what's wrong. The doctors couldn't. They said they thought it was the IBS. My stomach lining was ate up. They couldn't figure it out. Because I used to drink a lot when I was younger. I'll just tell you all that. I drunk and smoked like a freight train. I still smoke some, but not as much as I did. I used to. But it's what it is. Let me tell you something. You don't take the first drink or the first smoke. Young people, don't ever take the first drink or the first smoke. And trust me, you will not be a week away from 38 years old and having to suffer like this. As I'm telling you the cold hard facts. If I knew what I knew when I was started that drinking and smoking, I would never took the first smoke or first drink. Because it's done more damage than good. It may taste good going down, it may taste good smoking it. But in the wrong one, you will pay the price eventually. You will pay the price eventually. Mark my words, you'll pay the price eventually. Because look at Keith Whitley. Keith Whitley, a country music singer. He died of, alcohol poisoning. He was very young at the time. I can't remember how young he was. Somebody in the comment section tell me how old Keith Whitley was when he died. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. And plus, I think I was only 1 year old when it happened. I think he died in 1988, I think it was. I can't remember no more, man. I feel old today anyway. My daughter graduated from kindergarten yesterday. So I feel old today. Like I told my fiance, I said, if we don't take time off from work, she's gonna be grown up so fast we'll turn it around. Sure enough, it happened. But it is what it is. It's life, man. Let's get back to what I was talking about. They could run every test. They couldn't find out what was wrong with me. So little by little, I've stopped taking medication like I've been taking since 2011 because of certain problems. I just started cutting back. This past Monday, a week ago today, I threw it all out in a trash can. And I have to say, from that throwing it out last week to this week, I feel 10 times better than I have ever felt for the past 6 years. I have felt more better in a week than I have for the past 6 years. Ever since 2018 when I got liver cancer and I was forced to retire from WWE. And I gave the man gimmick to Rebecca Quinn because I was retiring. I didn't need it no more. So that's why Becky Lynch has got the man gimmick, because I give it to her. This pollen this morning in Bristol, Tennessee is ridiculous. I wish it had rained or do something. Instead of rain a little bit, then stop. Rain a bit, it'll stop. This pollen's getting to me. Yeah, that's another thing. Smoking causes you COPD. Take Leonard Nimoy's advice and my advice. Don't ever smoke, because if you do, you're going to get this. It's very hard to breathe. It feels like somebody's taking a pill and smothering you with it. As long as you take your inhalers, you're fine. So that's what I'm telling you, young people. You don't believe these people, these advertisements on the smoking advertisements. They don't tell you the facts. Well, they don't. There's 7,000 chemicals in cigarettes. 7,000 chemicals in cigarettes alone. And all you're doing is when you puff that smoke, you puff that cigarette, you're just breathing all those chemicals into your body. And it puts this, looks like tire. You know how they tie the road with? That's what you're putting on your lungs. You're putting like a liquid tire on your lungs. And when it gets so black, it just smothers you and you die of emphysema or lung cancer. But there's been people in the history of our world. I've had family members, and my fiance's had family members in her family died of lung cancer, and they never smoked a cigarette in their life. Not a cigarette in their life. They never smoked. They died of lung cancer. So I think you're born what you're going to die with. I do believe that cold-heartedly. Let's get back to the health day. So that was it. So I feel better today than I felt a week ago. For a solid week, I felt good. This is next week I'll be turning 38 years old. You can see it in the description. July the 30th. Next week's July the 30th. So I'll be 38 years old. And I feel better than I have felt in the past 6 years. So that's the health of the day for me. So I hope you all have a good day. Be safe. If you're going to go to WWE tonight, be safe, because you don't our crazy world anymore. Just be safe, be careful, and God bless every one of you. And remember, Jesus Christ is the living Word, and that's the only word that matters in our world. And I do believe we're in the last days. I do believe Donald J. Trump is the Antichrist. I do believe that. Because there's something going on here. This is not the same man that we voted in. How long ago was it? 2017 to now. Would be what? 16 years ago, I think. Even. Someone tell me how long it's been since Donald Trump's first presidency. This is not the same guy. Let me tell you something. What he's gonna plan on doing. Then I have to get off here. I gotta go get some water or something in my body. He's planning on banning sugar everywhere. Now you all tell me in the comments section, if you ban sugar, that's gonna take care of everything, ain't it? It's gonna take care of ice cream. It's gonna take care of eggs. It's gonna take care of milk. Everything is made with sugar. He's gonna ban everything that's got sugar in it. And let me tell you something else. You people are on these Social Security checks, like I am right now, until I go back to work. Guess what? If you're able to work 40 hours a week, you're gonna have to work 40 hours a week to keep your check. Because if you don't, Donald Trump is gonna cut your check out. I've heard them two things from the person that recognized me in the dollar store yesterday. She said, You're a former WWE wrestler, right? She works up at this dollar store 9 minutes from my apartment here. So, yeah. So, I think it was a mistake, people. You voted him in. I think it was a mistake. Now we're gonna have. Now it's gonna. I think it's gonna actually be worse than Joe Biden, because if Joe Biden was actually helping, if you want to go to cold hard facts. The only reason Joe Biden couldn't do a full job no more, he got dementia real bad. And people wants to deny he didn't have dementia. He had dementia problems, man. My grandmother, she was a WWE wrestling fan for 60 years. She got dementia. Her last match, I took her to see Becky Lynch. and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam to 2022. That was the last time she ever saw a WWE match. No, I'll take that back. There's one more show she went to see. It was Raw. Edge's retirement in that town. And she was an Edge fan, so I took her there to see Bayley wrestle. She wanted to see Bayley one last time. She wanted to see Becky Lynch, but she died before that happened. She saw Edge and Bayley, and she died. That was on the 22nd of August, and she died on the 25th of August. And I went to check on her on that morning. You know how they talk, and that, you know, when people near death, they start mumbling something. She started mumbling something. I said, "Mama, what's wrong?" And actually, my grandmother adopted me and my sister, so she was actually our mother. So I asked, "Mama, what's wrong?" And she just started mumbling something. I couldn't understand what she was saying, but I knew she was dying. And she said, "I'm out of time." Finally, she got to where she could talk again. She said, "I'm out of time. I love you." And that was one of the last words she ever said to me. And she said, "You go be with your family. You go raise your daughter. You go be with your fiance, get married, have kids. And I love you all." And she died in my arms. That was at 2:15 in the morning. Thursday morning. And that's one reason I cannot stand SummerSlam to this day. That's one reason I cannot stand SummerSlam, because she's getting me emotional now. I just can't stand it, man. She'll be gone 4 years this 25th of this month, next month. So yeah,